What's up guys, Jesse back here, and today we're going to be looking at the Taurus. This is the TX22, the compact model, and this is probably one of my favorite guns to just go around the range and just plink with, have fun. When this is kind of what I end my range trip with, just because it's just so fun to shoot. When I got it, it was a little tricky. Honestly, the sights, it was shooting so far left. I ended up putting this nice Viridian. I think this is the RX-15, if I'm mistaken. The RFX-15. It is a green dot, so that definitely helped. As you can tell, we are unloaded. Nothing in there. There's no magazine. We got the two of them right here. So a little bit about the gun. From what I'm seeing, this MSRP is at around, if I'm looking correctly, like in the 400s, which I don't know how that's the case. When I purchased this, just fair warning, I purchased this for like $250 brand new. So I'm not sure why the price hike. Again, this is chambered in 22. It's flat shooting, obviously, as most 22s are. It's fun. I've taken it to the range with my cousin a few times, my sister. They totally dig it. They love it. And it's just something to just have extreme amount of fun with. Okay, so again, it's chambered in 22 LR. It came with two 13-round magazines, but because of where I live, I had some mag blockers in there, so they couldn't release it to me. So now it only holds 10 rounds. It does not hold the 13. Let's see if we can kind of I don't know if I can get. So right there, you can see. Hold on, there's a plastic piece right here, and that won't allow any more than 10. So you could just go to the stop. It prevents the spring from loading anymore. So it can only hold 10 rounds. And the same thing on this one. I took the follower out. It was just so annoying. Well, the helper. But even then, with this tool, I just push it all the way down. Still stops right there. I should really change my my background mat. So again, can only hold 10 rounds. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. The front sight is a fixed white dot sight, and then on the back, so it says that it's rear driftable. However, I don't like it's not adjustable in the sense that you could just like fine tune it. I think you would have to actually get a little punch in there and hammer that to whichever side. So not too sure about that. It does have a small accessory rail. I think it's not a pig rail, it's not a big container. It is just, I guess, their proprietary rail there, which is not too bad. It is a compact gun. It's not the original or the full size TX22. So the overall width is an inch and 25 up, give or take. Overall weight is 16.5 ounces, maybe. So yeah, so mostly polymer. The slide is aluminum, I believe. Aluminum. The barrel, steel. All finished in this nice black. And I can tell you right now, the gun feels really great in the hand. That is something that I really enjoy about this Taurus, is that it feels really good in the hand. Even for something as compact. I kind of like the way this feels more than my Smith & Wesson, to be honest. I love the grip texture more of the Smith & Wesson, but just the feel, I guess, kind of how the palm swell on the back kind of bumps out a little bit more. I think it lends itself to fitting well in my hand. And again, I have rather large hands. I don't know how well that comes across on video or not, but even something, as small and fun as this is just really, really great. Has a manual safety, which is always, I prefer it. Some people hate it, love it, whatever, right? But I really enjoy this. Just especially if you're going to the range with new shooters, it just gives them that little bit, a little bit more peace of mind, if you will. So I use it. My carry Smith & Wesson, if you guys have seen, my carry gun has a manual thumb safety on it. if you train with it, it just becomes second nature to draw in, you know? So this says, honestly, what I was reading up on it in the manual, it says that this is their combat trigger, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what's combat about it. Or competition trigger. It's kind of squishy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and then you have a crisp pull, yeah, sure, but like just getting there, this is just, yeah, it's not the most comfortable trigger. It's not the worst. I'm not gonna, it's not the worst, definitely. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I was gonna switch it out for a victory trigger from Tandem Cross, so we'll see what I do with that. One thing, kind of well, I have two complaints. My one complaint, this mag release here. Oops, can't do that. Mag release is a little bit squishy. So when I first got the gun, it was a little bit squishy, and it was kind of had to like really dig in there for it to pop out. But after several range trips, it's gotten better, I guess. But yeah, one fun thing about this is that the barrel does come with the opportunity to swap from a non-threaded to a threaded barrel. So it came like that out the box, factory. This was in a little plastic bag, plastic Ziploc bag in the box. So if you wanted to put a compensator or a silencer on it, you can do so. I unfortunately do not have the capability to do so, again, because of where I live. This right now would be considered an assault style weapon, I think. I do know that obviously if I have a full-on threaded barrel, that'd be considered an assault style weapon. Don't know why, but sure. In this configuration, even though it is a threaded barrel, is it technically threaded? Like, it just converted into it? However, I'm not going to get into the semantics, and I don't want to get in trouble, so I have never used it, and so there's no thread protector on there because it didn't come with it, and I am never going to use it. Unfortunate, because I would like some awesome accessories. Like Tandem Cross makes really fun looking accessories, like amazing. So that's one of the things I do want to change on it. I do want to change. I want to get their victory trigger and their mag release, the extension on that. I do like the little cutouts here on the slide. Not sure how well that's coming out. My light for some reason just doesn't seem to be doing a good job. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I dig it. So yeah, from shooting, it's kind of marred it a bit. Yeah, the coating on the at least on the thread protector, or the thread adapter, I should say, not really. It's not really holding up. The rest of the barrel is. The rest of the gun is just fine. A fun pistol, man. If you guys have shot it, let me know what you guys think. Takedown on this thing for cleaning is very easy. I need to clean it. It's been a while since I've cleaned it from my last range trip. What you guys have to do is just bring these on these two sides. There's like these little paddles, and then it says to boom. That's it. You bring it down, pull the trigger, and now you can move forward a little bit and pop up. You can see the polymer frame with all its internals. You got the recoil spring. Got the barrel, which I need to clean. It is kind of dirty. Let's see if I can see all the way through the barrel. Looks like it got some gunk up there in at the bottom, and then here we have the rail. I did get one of these. If you guys have used this in the past, let me know. It's a bore snake. I got it for the 22. Hopefully, hopefully it's good. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have used it before, let me know in the comments. So yeah, so like I was saying before, one of the things that I did notice when we first went out to shoot, the shots were pulling left, like high left, and I didn't know why. I even asked one of the range officers there at where I go. was like, hey, bud, can you do me a favor? Can you try sighting this for me? Is it just me? Am I just a bad shot? What's going on? He tried it and he was like, nope, it's definitely shooting high left. So, my cousin was actually over for the weekend. So what we did was, and you just make sure you slide it in. It's kind of hard to do this on camera. So you kind of want to make sure that that it's lined up a little bit, right? And then down and back. Make sure it's good on both sides. Kind of run it a little bit, you know. You want to pull the trigger and back. On the pulling it back, it feels a little squishy. Feels a little like gritty, but it doesn't. I've never once had an issue with this gun malfunctioning. I've never had a failure to eject, a failure to feed. I've shot mini mag, CCI mini mag. I've shot Winchester rounds, other types of CCI ammo, and yeah, I've never once had an issue with this. Again, the only thing that it was the sight. It was just shooting far left, up high left. So I put this Viridian sight on it. Literally the next day, we went out and we shot it again, and the sight wasn't zeroed in. It was shooting low left with the sight, with the dot, I should say. So all we had to do, I moved it up a few clicks and then one to the right, so it was centered. I have to take it to the range again and see if it's still zeroed in. I've seen little hacks and stuff where you put markings as to where you had it, so that if if it's shifting, you just go back and do it. But I haven't done that. So yeah, this has been my quick review. Sorry, I'm looking through the camera, but also trying to see, have these pins always been so popped out? But whatever the case may be, has been my review on the the TX22 by Taurus. Let me know if you guys have shot it. What do you guys think? How do you like the feel? Have you had the same issues with the aim as I had? And would you guys consider shooting this? All right, let me know in the comments below. You guys have a great day. Be safe as always and enjoy. Laters.